Happy birthday, dear Alfred. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
That is Andy Jones. I am filming at Black Point Marina, and what better way to start my day getting a phone call from a friend singing you happy birthday better than Marilyn Monroe.
I wanted to just call and congratulate you from eluding Fred for another year.
Yes.
I think that's outstanding there at Black Point, and I hope you many more years of staying away from the jaws of certain death.
Well, listen, I'm hoping to retire at some point soon. We'll see. I've put all my money on my wife's real estate career, so I'm waiting on it.
That's money well placed, my friend.
I know. So I'm here. Oh boy, wheels in the water. Like, Andy, can you give some advice on putting your truck in the water? What's the story? Is that a common thing over there in Georgia?
Well, you know, last time it's something about Miami, because if you remember the last time we were at Black Point with my boat, I didn't think the boat was going to come off the trailer unless we put the truck in the water.
But that's because you guys didn't listen to me, because if you would have pulled out, that bow would have came up. I said that from here, but nobody wanted to listen.
You know, you're right. I cannot argue with the master of Black Point Marina.
I've seen it all. But you know what? I welcome that chicho that you gave us, because it was a beautiful chicho for the channel, and it'll forever live in our memory.
There's no doubt about that.
And the best part's they probably never going to see on the internet when you were just going crazy. Ah!
I got to admit that the boiler pressures were starting to come up. I got a little steam.
Well, it's low tide right now. There's a looks like to be a tundra maybe, wheels deep, and I'm doing a video on how to launch, or what I look for when people launch their boats, right? Because, you know, recently we just had a bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know if you saw that one. Did you?
I did.
Oh, okay.
You caught it on video. I saw that. We saw it happening.
Okay, so what did you think about that? What when you watched it as Andy Jones from the Menorcan Navy and the Menorcan Mullet on YouTube, what did you think? Oh, look, it's going back. Oh, look. Speaking of that, he was just going back right now. Okay, so there's somebody in the truck. In this case, there's somebody in this truck, but there wasn't nobody in the other truck. And when it went back, the guy didn't have time to get in.
All I'm going to say about that, there should be a sign at Black Point Marina that says, "Hey, if you've never launched here, go to this YouTube channel and watch this channel."
I'm gonna link this video right here. Okay.
Because first thing don't put the tires down. Don't put the tires of the full vehicle down in the water. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Resist the temptation, because bad things are probably going to happen. And I've learned that, and you know, my boat's been in Black Point one time, and I've seen enough to know that place can be disastrous if you don't understand it.
Yes. Well, I do appreciate your feedback. What are you guys going to do today? Because I heard Brooke there giggling in the background.
Well, I bought a new vessel yesterday, and we're getting ready to break a bottle of champagne across the bow. And
you brought a new vessel? What do you mean by new vessel?
I got another boat.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing about to be an official Commodore in the Menorcan Navy. You got to have at least 3 vessels under your command, right? So I had to expand the fleet a little bit.
So what did you expand to?
It's called an M12 creek boat. It's a little electric outboard, 2-person, 5 inches of water, and play around in the creeks and the rivers.
Oh man, I hope you're doing some content on that, because people love the dinghy series.
Let me tell you, I've got enough sense on YouTube to know, don't start a camera doing something that you've never done before. Yeah. Because that could ruin you.
That would be gold content. Listen, I always say
it would be for you, not for me.
Well, listen. Have it just in case, okay? Listen, sometimes the chit show happens and you want that in the future. So look, just keep it on. If it's a chit show, you have the power of being the editor. You don't post it, but at least
Hey,
film it.
Alfred. Hey, how about your friend Big Dan over in Orange Beach escorting Captain Robert Ewan's 6,000-mile great loop with a 60-horse outboard John boat, open boat, Captain Robert Ewan's to the boat ramp, completing that journey.
Unreal. I talked to Big Dan about that. Regrettably, it hasn't gotten any views on his channel yet. But yes, he did the great loop, right?
I sent Big Dan a text. I'm like, do you have his contact information? I have so many questions that I would just love to sit down and talk with Captain Robert. Not only about the trip, but the time leading up the trip, the planning of the trip, and putting all that stuff together. You know, your feet just don't hit the floor one day and say, hey, I'm a 71-year-old guy and
71.
I want to go and do a 6,000-mile trip in an open John boat and do the Great Leap. And try to break
With a tiller handle, with the tiller handle too.
Yeah, it's just over 13 days.
No, it was 19 days. It was 19 days. But still, it was absolutely amazing. Actually, and Big Dan actually was on his boat. He knew that he was going to be in the area. He saw him, and then he actually asked him a couple questions, and then Dan was like, hey, what if I put a mic on you and I'll help you? I'll go along with you along the way to where you got to finish. How effing epic.
Phenomenal.
That was just, listen, if it doesn't even get any views, right? That is still content gold, right? Like, for the fact that Dan was able to capture that and do that for his audience, and more importantly for the captain.
It's an incredible story, Alfred. It really is. And if I'm not able to do it, I hope somebody is able to maybe sit down and spend a little time with him and talk to him about his journey. And like you said, why? And Derek and I were talking about this last night. Derek from the food boat.
Yeah.
Why the tiller? Why not an open boat with a steering wheel? Can you imagine the fatigue?
Well, supplies. He probably needed supplies, right?
Oh, sure.
So
sure. You got to stop and get. You have to stop and get fuel. All that stuff has to be planned out because you don't want to get to a marina and need fuel and have to wait for the marina to open. You got to plan those stops where you're getting you're moving. You know, you got to stay. There was a mission to complete it.
Andy, does that inspire you to do something with the Menorcan mullet? Maybe the loop.
You know, it is an incredible story, and yeah, I mean, I know some people that have done it, and it's taken them like a year to do, and they didn't do the whole thing at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Go get on the boat. They do it for a month and a half, tie the boat up, come back home for a little while, and then fly back, get back on the boat, go for another month or so.
Yeah.
But they're just going during the day. Captain Robert did it with a determination to get it done, and it's an incredible story.
It is.
I hope somebody does something with it.
It is.
I'd love to see it.
Well,
anyhow, happy birthday to you. Good luck. Stay away from Fred. And as always, man, hey, you be safe out there.
All right, Andy. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for the call. Tell Brooke I said hello.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Brooke. All right, we got another one. We got another one coming back. Let's go ahead and see. Let's analyze. Not straight, okay? Not straight. Now look, you see the truck? It's a Escalade. Good truck. But look at the front of the boat already, right? So now he has to adjust and straighten that boat out. And if he doesn't, he's putting himself. Dímelo! What's up, guys? Oye, enjoy eso. Have a good day out there, guys. Be safe. All right. So he should straighten out, or she, whoever's driving. Now people are getting out of the boat ramp. I always recommend if you have small kids, get them out of the truck before you back the truck in, guys. Get them out of the truck, put them on the dock. They're safer on the dock. All right, they just got out. Let's see how they back in. They're gonna have to adjust. If not, the tongue of the boat is gonna probably hit the side of the dock or the side of the ramp. Got another one coming in too. All right. Let's see, he's turning his wheels, so he didn't really adjust. He didn't straighten, but look at the bow. Look at the truck, right? So now he's super close, super close to the actual, and now to the actual ramp. But now he's gonna let go of the winch. But because he came in at an angle, look how his truck is. The bow is very close. I mean, he'll be all right. The good old launches at Black Point, guys. So when you see me scanning the boat red, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see sometimes people, they'll come hauling ass right back. What the hell is that? Cricket's going crazy. Sometimes people haul ass, they'll come in reverse really fast. And they do that because they want to just get the momentum to actually move the boat. But a couple things happen when that happens. When you do that, yeah, you'll probably get the boat out of the water. But if the person who's holding those lines, don't let the momentum of that boat just go further back, that boat is going to probably hit the backside of the boat under the dock, especially if it's low tide. So you'll have a nasty little crunch that you'd created. All right, let's see back here again. He's letting it go. He's in the water. Risk of slipping. This didn't have to happen. He already has somebody there. So if he would have let the winch go already prior, with the bunks, he's not gonna. Very unlikely that boat is gonna move. And if you're close to the ramp and it comes off, it's gonna go into the water. If it's a roller trailer, if it's a trailer that rolls, that has rollers, that's a completely different story. I would tell you, back that in closer to the water and then release the winch. You know? So, and that happened to me. That happened to me with a small little boat. I said, oh, nothing. It was low tide, somewhere in Palm Beach, somewhere. I was delivering a little boat. It was super embarrassing. I had just done a restoration on the boat, and then I go ahead and I back it in, and it rolled right off of the trailer. And thankfully it was not bad. No damage happened, but it was a very small boat. And what we did was we pushed it back into the water, but the guy was like freaking out. All right, see, he's good. He didn't have to be in the water, but now he can risk fall, slip, hurt himself. If you are in that position that you're in the water, that you're sliding or slipping, don't fight the slip. Just go with it. Go with the slip. You'll go with the slip towards the actual trailer, and you'll hold on better instead of trying to prevent the fall. If you try to prevent it, for sure you're gonna bust your ass. He's still here. What is he pulling out now? Okay, so these things should have been taken out already, put on the boat prior. Let's see these guys. These guys are doing good. Backed in. See the captain? You see the guy, the mate over here? How he's holding the boat? He's letting the momentum go further back. So that back, that's perfectly done. See that? Now he pulls it in, and he doesn't risk hurting the boat or anything like that. That's well done by this person, right? Ties the boat off. Boom. All right, we got this guy launching. Let's see what he does. I'm glad I'm able to do this video for you guys. I really, it's not a chit show video per se, but it's more informative. So you can see, I really want to see if somebody comes in, especially Usually the guys that have big boats, they do what I say as far as keeping the truck and the trailer as straight as possible with the boat on. All right, let's see. All right, she's got the lines, which is good. That's already a start. If he doesn't get out of the truck, that's a beautiful thing. All right, he just got into the truck. Let's see. All right, let's see. And these guys are going to be gone, so they're not going to have to worry. Now, once you go in slow, you should be fine. It's low tide now. Now the ramps are still wet. The sun is still not hot. That it's drying up that, so people are going to be at risk. She's got it. He's coming back a little hot. The boat, I'll tell you, still not floating. Okay, right there it's floating already. That you see, he pressed the brake, but he might still have the winch on. Okay, no, he's good. He had taken it off. Good. So his wheels are not in the water, far from the water, right? She's got it, right? Boom. And that's it. You see, this is why the mate, the person getting the boat, but you see, he's coming back to tie off the boat. You still put yourself at risk. I would pull out a little bit more if you can, you know? But it's not as risky at that point now. So there you go. Perfect. Perfectly executed. All right, we got a big boat. Let's analyze this big boat. This guy might be able to do something here at 10. Let's see if this big boat. I want you to see how he positions the truck, to see how he backs it in, if he keeps the trailer and the truck straight, or does he come in at an angle. He's got a Chevy. All right. If these guys will leave right now, he'd have a good shot to come out right here. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. We'll see now in a second. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a fighter jet already, dude. Oh boy, what is she doing? She was lowering the engines from there. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see the big boy. Let's see what he does. Okay, where is he going? See, he's too far from the actual ramp. He should already start curving towards the ramp so that he can straighten. Okay, so you see? If he would have come and almost do like a U, he would have to, you see now? Now he has to come and back it in, and he has to turn the wheels a lot. See, he would have probably been better off coming over here, but now we'll see what and how he does it. But you see, he's gonna have to make some pretty sharp turns to get into that dock, into that ramp. See if he's coming back. All right, maybe he'll adjust now, and maybe he'll just say, hey, listen, I got 9, which will probably be available. But now he's too far back that he can't take advantage of that U that I was talking about. You see? See, he just, so he is kind of trying to get some leverage right now. You see how he's doing the U? Right? There you go. Let's see if he brings it back as straight as possible. Good. He's got the truck somewhat straight. What's up, guys? Have a great day out there. All right. And truck drivers will tell you the same thing, guys. I mean, guys on the water are one thing, but truck drivers, imagine those guys gotta use every ounce they can of the street to bring the thing in. You see, he's turned. Now this other guy pulling out is kind of being a whatever, you know. I was gonna say something. He's not being cool by just you know, while the guy's backing up, he's trying to pass him. And the world cuts out, but he's straightened out. Now he's straight. You see the truck is straight, the boat is straight, he's good. The guys have the line. Let's see, he just got out. Come on, guy. All right, the crickets are on roids right now. All right. Putting stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed a lot of this information. Just, you know, be mindful that if you're prepared prior, guys, you should be fine. All right, let's go. Let's see. He's unhooking. But you see, personally, I would have already unhooked the winch. Personally, me. I would have let it, so I wouldn't be in the water already. I already have my guys with lines, and I'm backing in. Unless it's a roller trailer. All right, he's floating already. He's gonna come back a little bit further back because that's a heavy boat and it's still sitting on its bunks. He's coming back. He's still straight. He's good. That in and out is where you get, where it gets risky. You think you put it fully on park because you're trying to get out. Now, technically, he can get in the boat and pull it out, right? You're not too far back. Your wheels are not at risk. You're floating. You can pull the boat back with the engines, which a lot of people do, you know. So they don't risk losing their truck at all. I would tell you also sometimes it's good to have like a wheel chock, so you can put it on your front wheel. So you know if it does start sliding for whatever reason, that'll stop it from sliding on its own. And I'll try to put links to all the things that I think will make you super safe. If you want to use it, you use it. If you don't, you don't. It's just, you know, I'm gonna link it through YouTube. I can link certain products, which I'll probably get a small commission if you buy it through there. But I'll look for the best ones that I think will work for what you will need. Okay, he's floating. He's back. The mate should be pulling the boat back a little bit. He's pulling forward. The boat's already non-floating, but now he's pulling the boat forward because the mate didn't pull back. That boat is swinging now, so did he not unhook the trailer? Well, it looks like he's gonna unhook it now. Sometimes there's a safety chain that people get rid of as well, guys, so they gotta unhook that and the actual winch. It's kind of like a preventative, which is recommended, right? To have like a. Let me see. I want to see somebody else coming back. See, this guy's doing good. He's using all the space available. When all that parking is full, you see, I would have gone further up. I would have gone further up, make sure that I have more, so I don't have to turn my wheels as much, right? So now he's turning his wheels. You see? That's just a nightmare right there. You don't want to do that. That is not the way you want to do it. He's straightening it out now, so he'll be fine. Good. You want to have that truck as straight, that car and trailer as straight as possible. These guys are already coming back. And the smaller the trailer is, I mean, you can't see your guideposts in most cases on these really small trailers. So driving a smaller trailer is a lot harder than a big one. You know, unless you're not a very good judge of distance. Okay, the captain now is pulling the boat back, and here, let's see here. Good, straight, perfect. He had to come in at that angle because there's some grass there. So far this is looking good for these guys. Somebody should get out, grab the lines. They should already be on the side that you pick. Here's the mate on this boat. These people are taking something off over here. Now they're getting their dock lines ready. At the actual ramp where it's slippery, where you can fall, hurt yourself. All right, let's see what's going on with these guys. It just makes things easier, guys. Once you already have a plan. If you have a plan, you already know what to do. Hey, listen, we're going to go port or starboard. Oh, look, starboard is open. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and throw the lines real quick. Have them in there before we're set up. Some people leave 4 of them on. Some people will have 4 lines. They'll have them already on both sides of the boat. And then whichever side they pick, all they do is just grab them from whichever side and then they go. All right, no lines here. Captain came in. He might start the boat, pull it out, or he's getting the lines now. Boy, these crickets are making a scene. All right, these guys still here. He's backing in. That boat's already almost floating. See that? He's 5 feet. His wheels are 5 feet away from. Oh boy, I see over here too. You see, smaller cars. Also, they don't have that wheelbase that a truck has, so they're obviously at risk as well. All right, you see, his wheels were not even 3-4 feet away from the water before that boat started floating. Well, listen, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you don't lose your truck ever at the boat ramp. Just take your time. Listen, take your time and have a plan. If you take your time and have a plan, I think you'll be fine. Everybody's got their job. Your job as the captain or the person driving the boat, make sure you stay in the truck. If you stay in the truck, the probabilities of you losing your truck are less likely than you losing it. So if you're alone, then you can't do much. But if you have a friend, a mate, or something like that, you want to train them or teach them, hey, this is what your job is while we're here, okay? While I pull back, don't pull the boat towards the dock as hard as possible because you're scared it's going to hit the back of the actual transom or the motors in some cases, which we see a lot. All right, guys, well, listen, there's a flag over here. I promise you it's there. Alfred Montaner making a scene at the boat ramp. Hey, be safe out there and don't lose your truck. I'm out of here.